Hello everybody and welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Dr. Angie Anderson with Serenity Counseling Center, and I'm very excited to bring this gentle yoga to you today, where you can just join me right here in the very own safe space of your own home. And I invite you to come to a chair. This is perfect for those that have a difficulty going up and down in a traditional yoga class. So I wanted to bring this to you. I've had a few requests to have a chair yoga class, so hopefully it won't be a very long class, but one that you can be able to enjoy the benefits of yoga with practicing a little bit of safe modification with the use of a chair. So at first I want to invite you to come into a seated position, as far back into the seat as you can. The chair that you want to use is one that does not have armrests on it, so that you be able to have the mobility to move around the chair but still have the back of the chair to use for some support when we come to our standing poses today. So first, take a moment to find a little grounding sensation. I invite you to bring the four corners of your feet to the ground. Your knees want to be hip distance apart, so just take a moment to find that. Let your hands gently rest on your thighs. If you feel comfortable opening them up, then do so you can come to your mudra hand. You want to connect your forefinger and your thumb together to serve as an anchor for yourself. This posture can be utilized anytime you need, in times of stress and in times of chaos in your life. So anytime you need to come to grounding, come to a sense of relaxation, I invite you to do so. Take a moment just to rotate your shoulders up to your ears, bringing your shoulder blades slightly together behind you. And then I just invite you to softly bring your eyes closed. If you do not feel comfortable closing your eyes, then please just let them fall softly to the floor, coming to a place of centeredness for yourself. We like to start our practice into a little bit of a meditation, a grounding sensation, to help you come to the relaxation, come to calming of the mind, and come to more awareness of your breath. So take a moment to do that. You want to breathe gently in through your nose and then breathe gently back out through your nose, trying to create an effortless, balanced breath. Take a moment just to find the stillness of your body. You want to relax the facial muscles. You want to relax the crown of your head. That is your source of knowledge. So just checking in for a moment to let go of any critical, negative thinking that you might be holding on to. Relaxing there into the mindset to let go of that negative, stinking thinking, to make room for more positive, intentional thinking. Perhaps setting an intention for your practice today, coming up with a word or phrase, something that you need to get out of your practice. Take a moment to acknowledge that word or phrase. Then working our way down our bodies, just starting to relax across your forehead, your eyes. Taking a moment to relax down into the cheeks, into your sinus cavities. Always trying to focus on relaxing your jaw. So take a moment to bring your lips softly together to create just a little bit of distance between the teeth, letting the tongue float down from the roof of the mouth to open your throat. Relaxing into the side of the neck, the front of your throat, the back of your neck. Shoulders are still up, back, and down, so you can feel the weight of your shoulders just reaching down to the ground from your elbows, the width of your collarbone. Opening up your heart space to let go of any negative judgment, any critical spirit that you're holding on to. This can be something that you're holding on to towards yourself, or it may be something that you need to let go of, that you're holding on to for someone in your life. Relaxing down into the depths of your core. Here you want to create a sensation of lifting up through the ribs, feeling the distance between the ribs and the hips, trying to pull your belly button to your spine to feel nice and strong in your core. Feeling the width of your hips, the tailbone pulling down to the floor as you feel the support of your chair. Feel the back of your thighs connect to that same support. Knees are softening, your shins soften, your calves melt away. Feeling a little relaxation into your ankle, the tops of your feet and the bottoms of your feet. So take a moment to lift your toes. Give a big stretch right there. See how far you can separate your toes. And then bring the toes softly back down to the floor. Take a moment to feel this sensation. Notice what you're trying to rush. Notice what you're trying to resist. And just settle into a little practice of present-centeredness, mindfulness, the being as you are right here, right now. No judgment, no critical spirit happening. Just letting all that nonsense, the chaos around you, the crisis that's happening in our lives, just let it all remain away from you. Whatever that crisis is for you, just let it go. Taking time each day to just find your own centeredness. And then we want to start coming into a little stretch of the back of the neck. So bring the chin down towards the center of your chest. Here you want to feel the tuck of the chin, the relaxation come down into your spine, into your shoulders, into the back of your neck. And then with soft eyes or closed eyes, next breath, lift your chin up high, opening up your throat to feel nice and wide right there, across your collarbone, creating what would feel like a plus sign connecting right at your heart space. So you feel the tip of your chin lift you up, down to the depths of your core, the solar plexus area, right across to the outer edges of the shoulders. So take a moment to feel that. Breathe into it. Exhale out, still going in and out through the nose, and then bring the chin back down to give a little pause. I invite you to bring your right ear to your right shoulder, feeling an awesome stretch come down into the left side of your neck. Take a moment to feel that, keeping eyes soft or closed. Bring it down and around, coming all the way over to the left side, feeling a nice reach down into the right side of the neck. So if that feels good to you, I invite you just to come down and around, creating just a little bit of movement, going as slowly or as quickly as you wish. Just take some time to feel that. Breathing in and then breathing back out. And then as you come to the chin, to the chest, soften your eyes to look forward. We're going to start to work our way down into our shoulders. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. So take a big breath in. Exhale down to the heart. Inhale to push it up. And then as you reach wide, take a moment to rotate your thumbs back. Drop your shoulders down and give yourself an awesome stretch as tightly as you can squeeze your shoulder blades. Take a moment to lift your ribs, open your throat, and breathe into that. Then bring your arms on up. We're going to interlace our fingers and push your hands up. Drop your shoulders down your back and give yourself an awesome little side stretch right there. Doesn't matter which side you go. Just listen to your body and see which feels better. Make sure you push through the palms to open up your wrists, your carpal tunnel. And then give yourself another little side stretch all the way over to the other side. Your upper shoulder pulls back. And then as you come high, I invite you to bring your hands behind your head. Here you want to take the thumb and place it right on the upper part of your neck at the base of your skull. So I want you just to first start by taking your arms in front of you and see where your elbows go. I want to show you how releasing into the squeezing and the alternating poses can help you relax your shoulders. So pay attention to where you're going. And then I want you to open up. Squeeze your shoulder blades as tightly as you can. Take a big breath into that. Tight, tight, tight. The more you squeeze, the more you're going to get out of it. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then come on forward. Hopefully you're already starting to see your elbows coming in a little closer. So one more time. Actually, we're going to do this 2 more times, so we can do it a total of 3. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tight, tight, tight. Push your shoulders down your back and squeeze. And then bring it in. Almost there, hopefully. Take a breath. Exhale and come on in last time, so make it count as tight as you can. Feel the relaxation start to sweep down into the shoulders. It's going to be tight, tight, tight. The tighter you are, the more you're going to feel that sensation. And then come on forward. Hopefully now you can touch. I felt a release into my shoulders. So release your elbows. Come on up. Take a big stretch right there and release it wide. Take a moment to shake those out. Going right there. Going other way. Take a little release, anything you need to do to shake it out. So now we're going to go into our lower back. I invite you to come a little bit towards the edge of your seat. Make sure you're sitting back if you feel a little uncomfortable. Take a push out through your heels. Bring your toes towards your chest. Take a big breath in as you drop your shoulder. Then lean forward to bring your hands to where you can reach them. If you can't quite get down towards the toes, just slide your hands down to where they can go. So take a moment to pull the chest forward, shoulders down. Seated forward fold on your chair. So take a breath into that. Exhale, feel your shoulders say thank you for all that extra stretching. And then come on up. We're going to bend our right leg. I invite you to take your left ankle and place it on top. So if you have hip issues and you can't quite bring your foot up, I invite you just to crisscross at your knees so you can find, not your knees, your ankles, so that you can find a little modification here. You're going to listen to your body. So if coming up is too much for you, then just go ahead and crisscross at your ankles. Push the knee down, strong flex of your foot. Take a big breath in to feel long, and then lean forward, coming down to try to reach for the floor. If you can't quite touch, again, it's no big deal. You can always take your hands here, pull the chest forward so you're creating the length in the neck, and you're just going to kind of drop your knee down to release into your hip flexor. Take a breath into that. And exhale it out. As you roll up, support your knee, support your ankle, and go into a little bit modified cradle the baby. Staying right there. And then as you relax that, we're going to extend the leg out. Give a little support behind your thigh. Give a point to your toe and a flex of the foot. A point to the toe and a flex of the foot. Give yourself a little ankle circle going one way, and then gently go around the other way. And then reset that leg. Come on there. We're going to now go to the right leg. So place it on top. Push down into the knee again. If this side is not working for you to go there today, I invite you just to crisscross at your ankles so that you can push the knee away to tap into your hips. So listen to your body. Very important to flex your foot, taking toe towards the knee. Big cleansing breath in as you drop your shoulder and lean forward. Bringing the hands down towards the floor, or simply just cross to rest right here. You can push the knee away, Feel your hip release. Breathe into the length. Breathe out. And then come on up nice and tall. Support your leg here. Support your knee here. And then come on into a little modified cradle the baby. So you may hear the tractor go by. We are on a working farm. So just listen to the beautiful nature of being on the farm. And then take a moment to relax that. We're going to extend the leg out. Support behind. Sit back into the chair if you need and point your toe. Flex your foot. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Give yourself a little ankle circle going around one way. And then gently going around the other way. And then take a moment to release into that. We're going to find our feet. Take a big cleansing breath here. Exhale, take it out. Big breath in. Let's regroup. Exhale to the heart. So as you release here, I invite you to come on standing. I want you to bring the chair to the side. Whatever side you want to start with, we're going to take the hand that is beside the chair. We're going to step forward with our opposite leg. The same side of the leg that goes towards the chair is going to come into a supported warrior one. So here, you're going to modify your stance depending on your ability to find your balance. The more that you widen your stance, the more that you're going to be able to support yourself. You can also bring that back foot in so it does not have to be so far back behind you. I want you to be practicing soft touch to the chair. Don't put too much pressure on it because I don't want you to wobble over with it. It might not be so steady. So that's why you want to feel the grounding of your feet into the floor. Taking the opposite hand, lift up to a nice strong warrior one. As you practice your balance, you can lift both hands up, keeping your hips squared. Always bring that hand down to give yourself some support. So as you lift up, let your eyes come high. Soften your toes to feel the four corners of your feet. And then we're going to open up our hip, come forward with your shoulder, let the palm come open and reach forward slightly for an extended warrior two. Take a breath into that soft gaze and exhale. Bring the hand down and see if you can open up to a side angle. As you work into your balance, you can try to reach down to the ankle, keeping the hand to the chair for slight support. Or lift up full side angle. Take a breath into that. And exhale it out. As you come up, slide the back foot in. We're going to go to tree pose. So take a moment to bend your knee out to the outside. Soft bend to the supporting leg. Take a moment to breathe in. And bring it down to the hip. Take a moment to lift your chin, open your throat. As you start to play with your balance, again, your hands are soft to the chair. You can always bring your heel below your knee or keep the toes soft to the floor for support. Eyes to floor for support, stability, and then slowly reset. So go ahead and switch that chair, other side. Take a moment to take the furthest leg away. Push back, again, wide or not so far back. Take a moment to lift up warrior one. Hips are squared, so you're squeezing your glute. You're soft in your toes. Eyes to floor for stability or look up. Two hands if you can. Watch your balance, though. Use that chair for support anytime you need. And then open your hip, reach your hand forward and start to reach out to feel your inner thigh stretch. Take a moment to breathe into that. Breathe out, bring the elbow down, open up, a little bit more side angle. You're pulling your knee back to your pinky toe. See if you can reach down. Take a breath into that. Exhale it out. Come on up. Stepping forward, set up for tree. So outer leg comes open with the knee, toe soft to the floor. Take a big breath in. Exhale down to the hip. Eyes high or look down. Don't forget you can bring your heel below your knee. Never ever any pressure on your knee. Take a breath into that. Exhale it out. Come on back down. So I invite you to bring the chair in front of you. As you step back, this is something you can do even in your kitchen against your countertop. So sit far back. You're going to push your tailbone back. Take a moment to tuck your chin down and give yourself a big stretch through the shoulders for modified down the dog. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. As you start to get better, you can always turn the chair, come to the lower part of the seat, step further back and push down into the chair. Big stretch to your back. Awesome stretch to release your hips, your glutes, your piriformis, and your hamstrings. A lot of times when we have tension in our back, it's because our lower areas are tight. So come on back up, take your time, turn the chair back around, and come on back to join me to the seat. So if you need to go through that one more time, go ahead and feel free to do that. Take a moment to feel the four corners of your feet. Rotate your shoulders back. Take a big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale in as you open up. Let's bring the right arm across. Drop the shoulder. Let your eyes follow. Give yourself a little bend. Tricep stretch. Breathe into that. Open wide. Left arm comes across. Give yourself a little gaze out over the fingertips. Then come on into a little bend. Tricep stretch. Take a little release here. Take a big breath in. Exhale down to the heart. Check in with the body. Exhale. Take a moment to bring the hands back to the thighs. Rotate the shoulders up, back, and down. Connect your forefinger and your thumb for Mudra hand. Finding that anchor, finding your breath. Take a moment to close your eyes if you feel comfortable and notice what shifted for you just in that short amount of time of stretching. What has awakened? What's being stubborn? What is releasing? What is surrendering? So take a big cleansing breath into that. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So one more scan through. Top of the head. As I mentioned this area, breathe into it and relax as you exhale. Your forehead. Your eyes, soft or closed. Your cheeks. Your jaw. Your neck. Your spine. Your heart. Your belly. Your tailbone. The thighs. Your knees. your calves, your ankles, and your feet. Take a moment to breathe into that. Bring your intention back, word or phrase that you said at the beginning. Honor it, acknowledge it. And now taking it off of the chair into your everyday life. So breathe into that. Then when you're ready, softly open your eyes and come back to reality. Thank you so much for joining me today. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Please stay healthy. Please stay well. I am Dr. Angie Anderson with Serenity Counseling Center, and I invite you to please go to my website at www.serenitycounselingcenterva.com. There you will find podcasts, you will find other yoga sessions, and you also find meditations. Anytime you need, please go check them out. If you are on YouTube, please subscribe, please like, please share, send me comments, anything I can do to bring a better experience to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste, everyone.